So hello everyone, this is Amit here, and thank you so much for being in connect with me and trying to reach through Facebook and LinkedIn and all the happy mails that you have shown me. Uh, I'm happy that there are a lot of people who wants to know what exactly I do, and I think this is something which can help me to talk to many of you with this small video. So I have Oliver with me to help me out for this, and I'll just explain the same thing with him, and this is kind of a recording which probably I think you guys can have an understanding. Uh, Let me tell you what I do basically, and how I take care of the new coaching program that I have. So you can just probably look at the screen here. I'll just probably talk like this and show you on the screen. So my background, I'm a kind of a marketeer from last 15 years. I've been designing advertising strategies for offline and online. Right now, I'm running 3 different organizations. One is in marketing and advertising, second one in software designing, and third one is in strategy and consulting. This is a new passion that I have got, and it's been like 10 months right now. I have started all these things. This is a kind of a coaching program which I want to talk to you. So just writing it down. The name of this entire program is called as Influence Inner Self. Just make it bold, right? So in this Influence Inner Self, the ideas came to me when probably around like 8 months back, and this was somebody who was asking me, why don't you talk about stuff that you know, and can you help us to reach there? So indirectly, I was helping companies and individuals, celebrities, and all these people. And at that point of time, I was, I think, making them much more comfortable talking to me. And I was looking at how these people are getting others to understand him, to listen to them. And I was reading all this minute stuff. And this is the same thing that I'm going to be talking about right now. So coming to how the program is all about. So let me divide it to 3 different phases. So I've got phase 1, and I've got phase 2 and phase 3 right now. So I'll just talk about all these things. So phase 1, duration, right? So duration, the first one is a 37 days program. Second one is a 100 days program, and the third one is again a 100 days program, right? And coming to the commercials. So the first one is $1,800. Okay, how do I put dollars here? Okay, second one is $5,500, and the last one is a $10,000 program, $10,500. Okay. So Oliver, you can unmute yourself. We can probably talk, and that makes my life easier. Is that okay? All right. So this is the commercials right now we have. Now coming to the point of what happens here. So in this is the first one. I'll just go back and I'll just copy from here. Sorry. Right. Right. 1 second. I don't know, where did the sheet go? Sorry about that. I'm just trying to figure out where did the entire thing go. All right. Sorry. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Thanks, Oliver. I think it's better if you can interact. It makes my life easier. Is that fine?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
No problem. Yep.
So coming to the commercials, this is what are the commercials right now. We have. Okay. I'm sorry. I just typed 100% here. Right. So this is the final thing which happens right now for me. And there is also a phase 4, which is a non-commercial phase. phase 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
how about the names? So I have the first one, I call it as making. The second one is called incubation. And third one is called as open to the world. And the last one is called as JV.
All right. Yeah.
So coming to the first one is, now people might ask me why 37 days. Okay, that's a big question, right? So it's a kind of a little bit of mathematics is there in this. So 37, if you are calculating, right, 37 days total, and we have got 24 hours. So basically you have 24 multiplied by 37 is 888, right? And in a day you need around 6 hours of sleep, right? So for
Yes.
37 days, you can do the same thing here itself. So 6 multiplied by 37 is 222. And now the remaining part of the job, I call it as, we have 888 minus 222, it's 666, right? Now this is a fun game because 666 is known as the number for the Satan, right? The evil number.
Yes.
Yeah. Now let's make it interesting for you. So
Okay.
being an influencer is not an easy job, first of all. So I'll come to this number why. Since you guys are all from HTC, so let me tell you, like in HTC, it's like, okay, under HTC, we spend around 2 months, right? 2 months.
Yeah.
Right. And in 2 months, we learn about something which is a partial part of the entire business. We learn about something called as closing. Just help me out if I'm right or wrong.
Yep, you're right. Yep.
Right. So usually what's the standard of commission that you get? A standard commission?
10 to 15% commissions. Yeah.
Okay. So it's a commission and you get around, say, okay, let's put in the nice way, 20%.
All right. Yeah,
Right?
that's a nice number.
Nice. Okay, cool. Right. And understand what is happening here is the game is of 100%. So if you see, it is the remaining 80% is with somebody else.
Yeah.
Right? And this somebody has an authority. He can hire you, he can fire you anytime. You can,
yeah.
But basically he has the authority, right?
Yeah, he does, yeah.
And you are working on commission basis, and this guy is working on something called as original.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and understand one thing is, this is something which is good to learn. It's good because you find there is no risk here. There is no capital investment. This gentleman has put capital investment and all those things. Yes, I do agree. There is capital. There is risk. Yeah. But there is actually a freedom. He can choose. All right. Okay. Technically, we don't have freedom here. Right.
Okay.
And we need to take calls. Whatever said and done, we need to take calls. Might be, you have got team to do, but ultimately we are doing something, right?
Yeah.
So
all right.
For you need to go to the business. So let's put it this way. You need to go to the business. And here business comes to you.
Yeah, I see, yeah.
Right? Here you do something called as hunting. And here you are hunted.
All right.
Right? So now if you ask me, if you ask me, oh no, the transition between 20 to 80%, it's 4 times, right?
Yeah, 4 times.
Okay. And if I tell you this entire thing is of 37 days, it's hardly a little bit than your 2 months.
Yeah.
Now this 4 times becomes actually 8 times. You see that?
All right. Yeah. 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 Okay.
Okay. So it's very simple. Like you want to be a diamond or you want to be a coal.
So this guy. always diamond. Yeah.
right? Now the thing is, here I don't want to say anything, but the thing is, if you need to be diamond and not a coal, I'll tell you why it is a coal, because you keep on working. You are always working. You might be getting rich, you might be getting money, but you need to work,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes a diamond might automate the entire thing. He has the power of automation. Yeah, you might debate, okay, I give the manual thing, it's like man to man, it's an individual thing, I put all the emotions, fine, cool. But understand one thing, it is replaceable.
Mm.
If it is not you, somebody else. Might be I can get a cheaper developing nation, they can work at 2% with me. I'll get that.
Mm. Yeah.
Or probably I can get artificial intelligence technology to replace that. I don't know, I'm just telling you, right? But here, as I said, this is irreplaceable. That this is original value, as I said, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
Here it is a shared value. It's a value,
Okay.
it's a shared value. If
Yeah.
I don't do, but I have got somebody else,
Okay. Yeah.
right?
Yep.
You cannot replace Tony Robbins, can you? You can't.
No. No one can.
Yeah, that's right. So here it becomes something which is the real deal. Okay, I'm not telling anything bad or anything good. I'm just telling you this is the actuals. This is in front of you. Do you
Mm. Yeah. The truth.
This is truth, exactly. That's the word I wanted, because this entire thing is based on only one word called as truth. Right? I'll come to that later. So now the thing is, if you want to be a coal, because you are actually warming up somebody else's bed, somebody else's room, somebody else's food,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Diamond K is a dam. You see that?
Yeah.
Right? So far interesting. Is it building up now nicely?
Yeah. Everything's lining up.
Okay.
Quite well.
How do you feel this entire thing? Like I'm training, not training. This is an entire session happening over an Excel sheet, and this sheet is called as Enlightened Sheet.
I think it's going quite well.
Right. So let's go ahead and let me ask you one thing. If you need to be diamond, you need the two things with you, right? You can't be a diamond in a simple way. So let me put it this way: you need pressure, you need heat, and you need time. You see that? It's
pressure, heat, and time.
You need that. How can you get time? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So otherwise you can get both pressure and heat, but you don't bake in the nice direction, so you become a coal. You don't get a time. Right?
Yeah.
So you need your appropriate baking time.
Yes.
Else you become a brittle coal. Right? So now the thing is, in something you learned about in 2 months, you are going to be learning the remaining 4 things. I know I'll say the 4 times in less than 2 months. 8 times of job you have to do.
Okay.
So technically, this is 666, and the actual time that we do is multiplied by 8 times. You see that?
Yeah.
This is inhuman. This cannot be done. That's why the number 666. You can't. You can't.
Okay.
On a realistic note, the team who works along with this, the people who are going to be participating in this, now you understand their commitment level, right? The kind of commitment we require to have them. It is not the money, it's the commitment. Because the idea is definitely to make money, number one, but it is about making a different circle of people who are going to be, I'll say, shakers and movers of the world. It's a big thing, right? We are popping up influencers every month. It's not a joke. You see that? So let's say we technically work for around 14 hours per day. So that is, okay, so I'm sorry, it's the days, yeah, 14 hours per day.
Yeah.
So it's equal to 14 into 8. So daily, you do something which is 112 hours of job in 14 hours.
Mm.
You see that?
Yeah.
So let me take you a little deeper. So what I do right now, you understood how difficult it is.
Mm.
It's
All
not
right.
it's a thing. So if you need to, now the thing is, many people say, okay, time is money, right? And
Yeah.
there are other concepts which says time is not money. Money is something which you can. So if you don't have today, you can buy tomorrow, right? You can make tomorrow.
Yeah.
But time
Yeah.
once gone, it's gone. So only thing what you have is you need only one process called as time hacking. Right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
let me put it this way. So I'm just talking about this first course, which is the making course. Okay, so we have got week. Okay, I'm sorry about the spellings here, so don't mind. Okay. So week 1. So it's a 37 days program. So technically we have got around 5 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm giving you an insight of what happens. So
All right.
week 1 is more into, okay, let me just copy and paste it here. I think that will make my life easier also. So, okay. Right. So week 1, we have introduction. We talk a little bit about mindset because I don't believe in inspiration and motivation. So we don't do all the shit.
Yeah. All right.
Time, right? And it's gonna be a 4 to 5 hours of a session, which goes beyond it because I believe in more of connect, because that's the first day we start the connect. So
Yeah.
and this entire thing happens in a different kind of. It is not a coaching program, so called, and this is the new word you will be learning. It's called as co-learning. It's not coaching.
Okay.
Right?
All right. Co-learning. Yeah.
So let me take it from here. So this is a different kind of a methodology. So let me just probably take something from here so that I can save my time for typing up all these things.
Mm-hmm.
Let me paste it here. So let's put it in the box, kind of. Sorry, because of this art thing, it needs little fascination here. So the methodology is a little different. It's called co-learning because we don't have no gurus, no teachers, no trainers, no mentors. How do you feel?
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
It's a different way of doing it. Okay.
Definitely very different. Yeah.
We have something called as co-learning. So let's say if I give you 10 books to read, how will you feel? And if I tell you in 15 minutes, I show you how this is done, and I show you like this. This is exactly the way I do it. No PowerPoint presentation. I talk to you one-on-one.
Okay.
Right? You can stop.
Yeah.
You can stop. You can talk to me. You can ask me, okay, why did you write there? Why I'm not understood this? Okay, I can share this entire Excel sheet with you. You can co-participate.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. No. I'm talking about in the entire session. We do something.
Oh right. Oh yeah. Okay.
We do over live. I mean, you can share your screen. Let the entire people look at this. You can share this screen directly. People can try their stuff there. They can explain stuff here. You can pause me anything. You can share resources. Okay. So this is how it happens. Is we work on something called as accountability, right? So it's like snipers. Have you heard of snipers, right?
I haven't. No.
Snipers, the guy who shoots with the gun, big rifle. Okay, you have seen some Hollywood movies, right? Okay, cool. So let me just show you something. Okay, one sec. Okay. Right. Can you see my screen? You there? Hello?
Oh, yeah, you're back. Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just trying to show you what is a sniper. So sniper is a kind of a elite soldier. So
okay.
So he usually have one more team. It's called a spotter. So spotter is basically has a binocular. He finds out the targets and he tells, okay, the sniper how to shoot and all those things, right? So you get this kind of. I'm trying to show you like how the snipers looks like. So this is like something like this.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you always have a spotter, right? You got it right. The long range.
Yeah, I got it.
One life kind of, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you see how easy it is to teach or share information like this? I can show you live.
Yeah, it's a really good one. Really good system.
And this is instantaneously. I'm not stopping. So if it doesn't work, probably I can open a YouTube channel and I can show you, okay, how does it happen?
Yeah.
So I show one more thing. Now, this is the actual thing. So you see, there is always two people here. Okay. This is the guy, he's called a spotter. This is the guy who's called a sniper. Right? Okay. So let's go a little bit deeper. So what happens in this thing is, as I said, there is no PowerPoint presentation and no recording. So whatever the recording happens, it is given to only that particular team. Right? So this is something which is, because since it is a live class and I'm conditioning myself along with others, so what you get in this class is something that no one gets in any of the class. It is something for this class.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
So this is very flexible because, okay, we can talk about timings and all, right?
Yeah.
This is interactive. This is engaged. This is very transparent because this is live. So anytime you find, okay, this is not happening, you can open up your system and you can check it up. Okay, this is right. Okay. Right. So this is methodology is a little different, as I said, and I don't hide behind a PowerPoint presentation. I'm live. You can see me, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No show off. This is live class, and you are working live, and I'm showing you live, and you work simultaneously with me. No bullshitting. So this entire thing is all about only one word. It's called as implementations. You have learned, amazing. You are a literate guy. You are a highly knowledgeable guy. If you have not taken an action, you are what you are. So the second word for me is called action. All right. See that? So this is what is happening here, you know, in this 4 and 5 hours initiation time. So weekly I take one class, which is around 4 to 5 hours, where and the course is divided where every day they have certain things to read, certain things to see, certain things to learn, certain things to practice, certain things to record, and all those things. Right?
Yes.
And they learn something called as time hacking. So they'll be hacking 8 times of the time, right? I use a lot of technologies, and right now this technology is something that I'm actually using. I've improvised a lot of stuff. I'm not telling that this is entirely my program. I have taken the best resources of the world and I'm implementing those things. It's not in my head. I'm doing it right now. Right?
Yeah.
Now coming to the productivity tools and implementations, there are tens and lakhs of, thousands and millions of tools are there. But the tools which actually you can use is something that we do. We practice, and you choose your own weapon, right?
Okay, yeah.
Simple example. What is there in my hand?
There's a pen.
Okay, if I say I can kill this with you, I mean, I can kill you with this.
Yeah. Yeah, I trust you. Yeah.
So tool does not matter. What matters is the intention.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sense? Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
You use Infusionsoft or ClickFunnels or ShitFunnels, I don't care. It is just a machine. It works with your intention. Ultimately, what works is your individuality, right? So we use certain techniques called as FOF. We use something called as technology, where you put your own price, you pat yourself, you punish yourself as well. So you see, there is no guardian. You yourself have decided a punishment and a price.
Okay.
You do the job.
Right, yeah.
Great. The prize is yours. You don't do the job, fuck yourself. Right? So this entire system works on a very different kind of a category called as a self-design plan. It is completely devised because the principle is same. You put your strategy. Okay, so let me ask Oliver, what's your hobbies?
I like men's style and men's fashion.
Men's fashion, cool, right? So what do you do for the hobby?
Buy clothes and combine them differently and all that kind of thing.
Right. So do you think that is something that people would love to learn from you?
Yeah, there's a big market on it on YouTube. Yep.
Right. So if I tell you, if you need to undergo such kind of a transformation and become an influencer into fashion world, the first thing that you have to do is find who are there, read about them, know about the styling,
Okay.
the combination, know about the ethnicity, culture, heritage, production, source. I can keep on talking. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Keep on talking there. But your style is your style. That's why you're gonna be an influencer, not me. People need to learn from you, not me. I think that's something else.
Yeah.
Right? So this is something that you can learn only when you involve time into this. Right? And you learn from the best guys in town. And now with this technology like internet and social media, it's just a click away.
Yeah.
Right? So week 1 is all about discovering your ideations, planning, making your life, fixing with that 14 hours kind of a program, and you learn a lot of things. You plan, position yourself. You give time to your family. You give time to your own self. So 14 hours, you're not just reading. You are involving on your own self also. This is something which is important because as a closer, you will be talking to a lot of people. Right? And this needs a different level of commitment. And now, as a sniper, you will have one accountability partner, only one. If you lose, he loses.
Okay.
If he wins, you win.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good system. Yeah.
Yeah. So if he finishes everything in 37 days, but you couldn't do it, both of you fail. Sorry, no refund. No refund. No second chance. Only one chance. Whatever you feel it. You couldn't do it. That's why people talk to me.
Yeah.
Make sense?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I know. Now, let's go to the second part of it. Let's quickly just check it out. Okay. So week 2, I call it as conditioning. Okay. And where it is? Right. Okay. So conditioning is more about like, now you get a knack of it, like what are things are there, how to go, manage. Conditioning is more about finding your inner self. What you want to do. Now I asked you, are you okay with fashion? Can you talk about fashion the whole life of yours? Can you talk about the next 2 hours, 3 hours? Do you really do enjoy it?
Yeah.
Into this?
Yeah, definitely.
Right. So week 2 is something called as conditioning. And I teach, not teach, basically, we co-learn something, a new system. It's called as a commando training. Okay. It is not the commando that you're looking at. It is something else. It is not the real commando. Okay.
Okay.
This training is something that there are proven examples where people have changed their lives multiple number of times. So a doctor become a blogger become an engineer. I've seen all this transition. How they happen because of a certain mindset that they do.
Yes.
You discover yourself. That's the main thing. You discover yourself. Discover your inner self. And when you discover all these things, you discover that value which is irreplaceable. Okay. And now you start to research, okay, who has done that? If I do this, what happens? How much money? If there's a capital investment, what kind of business can I set up? What kind of capital I have to put? Is there a risk there? Is there anyone doing the same stuff in my country, my locality? Where do I go? Is there a library? Can I read some stuff? Can I research all this? This is all research.
Okay, yeah.
And I help them with finishing a book in 1 day, write the book in 10 minutes, and all this amazing stuff. How do you mean?
All right. Yeah, writing a book in 10 minutes, that's impressive.
And I can still give it to you free. It's their life. It's my own channel. It's a group channel. I'll share with the channel also. You can buy it. It's a group discussion. So if you want to know how it happens, you can have this YouTube channel and can show this. This is a 1.5 hour of a series.
Mm. Okay. Yeah.
And people from Australia, people from I think US, Shanghai, a lot of people are there. Okay, I don't remember now. So in week 2, after this, all these things, you start a little bit knowing about how do you market yourself, how do you position yourself, why are you required, first of all, in the world? Why do you think people are going to be, giving a damn whoever you are, right?
Yeah.
You figure out the word called as why. You figure out the word called as how. You figure out the word called as when. Right?
Yeah.
You see, coming up now, you still have 3 weeks more.
Yeah.
Right. So let's go to week 3. Okay, so week 3 is this. By this time, people usually die, man. They think, oh, leave me up, man. I cannot do this shit. Because what happens is it's already 15 days now. 14 hours at stretch walking is like shit. I understand that. I understand. They have family, they have their school, their career, their college, their office, and all the shit. Sorry, no excuse. So coaching rule number 3 is no excuse. As I said, no refund. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't know how people take this, but as I said, I don't want to change my rule like this. Whatever happens. Okay? Position is something that is right now position yourself. Okay, I will talk about fashion, in which I'm going to talk about women. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about women of age around 18 years to 30 years. I don't know if it is too big. Okay, let's come it up. I'm going to talk about women who are in UK and basically who are dressed in a kind of a style in winter.
Okay.
You see that?
Yep.
It's so focus. You are sniping.
Focus.
Right?
Yeah.
You find out your community of people, right? You need to figure out what is going to be happening, how long you can do, because you do all these things in week 2. Then you practice some technology, which I call it as a 3T mechanism. I actually show them how this is done. It's like co-learning. I show them how this entire technology, tactics, and techniques, all 3 are used in a different way. Then you create your plan of action, right? On the third, you start to network yourself, network and find the net worth. So you figure out where I can talk, what are the schools there, or any businesses are there. Can I learn from this guy? You're into fashion, so can I learn from a tailor? Can I learn from a weaver? Can I learn from the source? Can I learn where the wool the yarn is produced? I don't know, blah blah. Okay.
Okay.
And on week 3, you make your first business model. I do that for you.
Okay. All right.
And in this business model, you learn everything. So it's a complete whole thing. So it has got marketing, operations, admin, HR, finance, accounts, productivity, all together. It's one day. You see that?
One day. Wow.
It's one day. And so the question is, if I miss, it's your choice. If you miss, you have a recording. You learn that thing because all the resources are shared.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, there are plenty of books. So what happens is, I just tell them, okay, read this 20 books. If you want to read these 20 books, that's the timeline. You finish this.
All right.
You finish this, win a prize. If you don't finish this, win a punishment. It's yours. You want it. I never wanted. You want to be a diamond. You do. I gotta do the push-up for you. Right?
Yeah.
How do you feel so much? Let me go ahead.
It's quite a lot so far, but otherwise I think I'm following quite well. I think is what's gonna be happening. What's going on?
Right. So let's finish this because this will be all shared to other guys as well. So let me just guys. So guys who are watching this, hello, wake up. Guys who are watching this, I'll be just taking this week 4 thing. So let me just quickly copy it from here. I have actually done this earlier, so this makes my life easier. Okay, so copy. Okay, right. So week 4 is very interesting because now you know what you are, what you want to do, your business model is ready, you have been warmed up, and you know how to bloody work for at least 10 hours minimum per day, non-stop, right? You are tuned up.
Yeah.
And there is a saying that, anything you practice for 21 days, it becomes a habit.
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything on week 4. You guys are already soldiers now. You know what to do, right? Now the thing is, it is beyond an endurance test, and here it is more about this word called as finesse. Let me just bold it up. So you learn about different medias, how to handle media, how to talk, how to communicate, how to portray yourself, how to make yourself known, heard. Yeah, how to spread your awareness. So basically you learn about all the marketing gimmicks. So I call it as media and PR. I think that's the right word, right?
Yeah, public relations.
Yeah, and then you learn about advertisements, little bit of social network and all these things. You learn about publications because now you have already learned how to strategize a book in 10 minutes. I'm sure you will have ready publications, you see?
Yes.
Now you pre-frame your stage. You have a community. And now you're talking to me like this. I'm talking to you straight. Or you're talking to millions. You reframe your stage. Again, we learn from others. As I said, I'm not an expert. I'm telling you I'm not an expert. It is not my stuff. I'm accepting that. There is no embarrassment in this. I learned it from the best guys in the world.
Yes.
Whom I felt the best. There might be much more bigger guy. I don't know. Fine. I learned it. I got my results. You want to learn about that? Go ahead.
Yeah, that
makes sense.
Gets you.
So
makes sense.
I'm absolutely taking the it's not like a blame game. It's the process.
Yeah.
The principle is same. The gravity is gravity. Now you want to throw a dish and break it, or you want to do a skydiving is your thought process. See that?
Yeah.
Right. So the network communicate. Now the network is a little bit of a higher network. So I call it as network advanced. So here you make yourself positioned. You go and talk, or you go and start, participating in all those kind of communities. All right. And so you have this relationship with your spotter and sniper, right? So both of you are same thing. You both know how to hunt. You both know how to shoot. You both know how to be hunted. And now it's a challenge because both of you are actually, whoever is slow, fast, in this week 4, they become parallel. Same. If you are not parallel, you don't qualify. And it is not me I qualify. Every week has its own marks. They have their own inventory that they have to do.
Okay.
You check yourself. It's a self-learning model. You don't do it because the plan is designed by you, not me. You see that?
Yeah.
And this is the same way I talk. So now you cannot lie to me. You cannot just read a PPT and get a certificate. Sorry. It doesn't make any sense. The certificate is your bank account balance. That's the most powerful certificate. Let me write it here. Okay, that's called as bank statement. I think it's statement. What do you call that?
Yeah, statement. Yeah.
Statement. I think that's the biggest certificate, I guess. Okay, but there is one more thing. Once now this is week 4. So week 4, you understood, right? What happens? So technically, these guys have already been there. So that momentum is already there. Nothing can stop them now. So that is called a Zeigarnik effect. I don't know if you know that. Zeigarnik. And I say
Zeigarnik effect.
Okay, so this gentleman did something research, and he says human beings don't want to see something half done. Like you watch a movie and the intermission, you stop.
Yeah.
You'll be craving for the next thing. You take a bowl of your food, the amazing tasty food. You take one spoon and stop. You don't feel like that, right? So once week 4, what happens is they all gonna go for the bonus week 5.
Yeah.
And the bonus week 5 is something different. I can tell you what is this. Okay, let me just copy it again once more. Okay.
Yeah.
Copy, paste. Right. So let me probably give a kind of a different shade here so that it makes a difference to the things. Okay. So bonus 5 is basically a critic week because this is your own circle of people, own community. They're all learning together. They are all getting the same speed. They all want to be an influencer. Yes, all on different virtues. Like you might be a guy, the other guy might be a singer, the other guy might whatever. I'm not bothered there, right? So in the critic part, we all figure out, and we share the stage and we let him to perform. Perform. Go ahead. Talk whatever you want to talk. Show what you have. Right.
Okay.
Time is up. We have done all these things, right? Week 4, we have done all the stuff. Okay, I didn't tell you one more thing. In week 4, I introduced something called as introduction to incubation. So that is the next level of the training, right?
Yeah.
So let me go back here. So as I said, right, incubation. So let me, I think, kind of a color sheet here. This one is this. I think this will make it a little good. I think, yeah, makes sense. So graduate. Yeah. So so basically in the week 4, I introduce all this incubation thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I will tell you what happens in that. So week 5, as I said, it's a group which scores you up. How much have you done? This entire score you disclose. So I am not giving you the score. Your account partner gives you the score, and you feel embarrassed or what? If you like your number, it's not my number. I'm not happy. Okay. It's as I said, this is completely a co-learning methodology.
Yeah.
I'm happy to say I think I'm the first one, I guess. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
So here people give you inputs like how you do in Discord, right? You share inputs with others, like after a role play, kind of. See what happens here. Then the accountability partner gives you a score, okay? Because he's the guy who is working from day 1 with you. He has spent the entire 36 days with you, right?
Yeah.
Seen you struggle, you've seen you soil, you've seen you broke, you've seen you sick, giving up, and still they made it to the 36th day. So he gets the score, and that's a share of love, actually. It's partnership. It's an unbreakable partnership that is done there, right? And now you disclose your prize, pat, and punishment. And this entire phase is called as a rocket launch phase. So let me put it in a little greenish color. Okay. And here you get your checklist. So this checklist is designed by all of us together. So if you are a pilot, and let's say if you have flown for, they have this thing, like how they say is, I have flown for 1,000 hours or 2,000 hours, like that. They have all these things, right?
Yeah.
But every time a pilot starts to take off, he will do something called as checklist, right? This is the same checklist for you, called as checklist for the influencer. Every time they have to do all these things.
Okay. Yeah.
And the checklist has got only one thing that you should not do. It's called as don't fall into controversies.
Okay.
We teach all these things. I mean, we learn all these things together.
Yeah. Okay.
This is what is happening in the first 37 days. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go a little bit on the other side. Okay. So I can tell you what we have. Okay. So yeah. Coming to the second one, which is incubation phase. So the graduation happens on the 30th day itself. He knows about the graduation thing. 7th day, the entire idea of how the thing's happening up, and still, some people might not be able to do that. They might need more time. I have got people who have different kind of things. Okay, I'm getting married, I'm pregnant, I am sick, I'm tired, low, whatever. Okay. So people try to explain that, and that's the time I do a different kind of a hand-holding, which is like some people need more stuff. Like for example, singing, do it in 1 week or 2 weeks. It's not impossible because it's a personal, stuff.
Yeah.
So you need to master stuff, right? So there we need more than 100 days to learn all these things.
Yes.
So now you know how to do the time framing and all these things, right? So incubation is more about, we work again in a kind of a bigger community where you perform on limited amount of stuff. You don't do everything because now you have learned the entire thing. Now you master only that particular skill, right?
Yes.
Now, after this, now there are a lot of stages in this. Probably we can talk later. Right now, the entire function is to talk about the overall picture, how it happens, and just to tell you how the 37 days program works. The beyond this program is now it's called as open to the world, where your business is set up. So starting from registration, getting your website done, getting the content done, getting your marketing and stuff done, your admin, your operations, your finance, everything is already done. And you now start to see the other side of running a company as well under your influencing stuff. Make sense?
Yes.
Start making money. To start right? So at this point of time, once this entire thing is set up, you get this entire, like do it yourself kind of stuff, complete. Do it yourself. I'll share the mechanism. Now the phase 4 is, now I'm looking at around 20 people every month, 20 to 30 right now for a one-on-one session. So the price I've told you about all these things is for one-on-one. Okay. So one-on-one is basically, a group of around 20. Okay. Okay. So 20 groups. So 20 people actually. So it's like 2, 2, 2, 2. So you have an accountability partner right now.
Yeah.
Right. So otherwise, I have a batch program. So all the batches, whatever are there, they're just $500 less. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know people who come in this, hardly they can make. I think 2 in a 10, right? So this is, everything is like, this is 1,300. This is 5,000. This is 10,000.
Yeah.
Right. This is the batch program.
Yeah.
And the last one, as I said, we don't have money in this. It's called as a JV. So now I am there from day 1 till the 237 days. I'm there with you.
Yeah.
I know every shit that we have gone through.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to help you to design your entire thing. At that point of time, do you think, because I expertise myself on making influencers by all these things, plus apart from that, my core values are, I know about real marketing strategies, framing strategies, operational and business strategies. This is something that I can put in across. And I help you to start your business. Do you want me to still watch your back? Do you want me? You have become an influencer already. Would you mind if I probably ask a small share in your future business, which is not existing right now? Right? So let's say out of 20, one guy comes in. Okay, boss.
Yeah.
Whatever percentage, I'm not bothered with the percentage right now. That's a mutual thing. Right? So roughly around 120 out of 120 people in a year, can I get 4 people to have a JV with me? Just 4? Make sense? Or 5?
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah.
Okay. In 2 years,
right.
I'll be a co-founder of around 10 companies. And if it is a 10 companies, and these guys are all making money.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, they need everything. So I'm already telling them, how do you generate lead? How do you make your funnels? Now you start getting the best of the best guys. You can tell them, okay, closers, how many closers you want, man? I can get you closers. Because you don't need to go out. Everything is here, inside. So JV works not only with me. Now you are a fashion guy. Somebody is into styling. Somebody is a designer. Somebody is into choreography. Someone is into fashion events. Do you think we can club together and make one company? Why not?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Where do you get these guys, man? And whom is going to trust it? You're going to trust your co-learners, right?
Yeah.
They are the guys who have learned the way you've learned.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's happening now? You have a JV and the glue, right? So let's say 2 years, I make only around 10 co-founders, and then at that point of time, I go and approach an investors. Whom do you think the investor is going to look at? Make sense?
Yeah.
Right. If you want me to be looking shellfish, yes, this is it. That's the price I get, man, to make the soldiers for you. And these guys are revolutionizing the entire world. And I'm not responsible. These guys are responsible because they are now, they cannot be dominated now. They know how to make themselves from scratch. They have become the diamonds now. Okay?
Yeah.
So with that, I'll rest my case. So how do you feel so far?
Well, I mean, yeah, that looks quite good so far, yeah.
Right. So I have a plan right now.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
UK market as of now. I'll be starting probably this advertisements probably in the month of February, somewhere middle.
Yeah.
I plan to run it for 15 days, and every month it will be done. But as I said, like my requirement right now is only 20. But understand one thing is, to get this 20, it is not the money. It is not the money.
Yeah.
In week 3, I have got something called as endurance. Let me put it as reddish color. Okay. People fail here. Right. You want to be the influencer, you have to take the heat and pressure, man. If you break up, no refund. Okay. Your accountability partner is going to work for you. That's the biggest thing. So you see, every company has a most trustworthy partner along with you. Do you see that? Every organization, whatever, you name the company, there is always a leader and there is a person along with him. There is a person who is trustworthy, loyal, understands every damn thing about the company.
Okay.
Where do you get it, man? Who's going to work for you? No one. This is the only way. You learn together.
Yeah.
And you become not two body, but one soul. And you start here. Now, in the incubation period, you actually try to figure out, in the JV season, you find out who are the right match for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
It makes sense. So this is an open house. You figure out whom you want to date with. It's yours. Then you guys get married and take him to the bed. I don't care. You see that? So I think guys who are listening to me on YouTube right now, and if you guys are looking to help me out, over to you. What are things you have? This is the open program. You want to be a diamond? Most welcome. You want to stay back as a coal? Your choice. You're gonna burn. You're gonna burn like this every day. Every damn day. Black coal. You're gonna be heating up somebody else's room. I'm sorry. You make understand that. Right, so Oliver, I think I have explained to you everything that I have right now. That's the plan right now that I'm already doing.
Yeah.
This is my 10th month right now. And January, it's okay. I've got 3 people already. And next month, I'm looking at around 20.
Okay.
Sure, I understand how it functions. Like you have to heat up. But understand here is, okay, one more thing. Now you might be asking, how about the sales funnel? Bullshit. I don't care about the sales funnel.
Okay.
No funnels. Even though I can design the entire funnel myself. Because the way I'm talking to you, that itself is the funnel.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Every month, right now, it's like only for till January, I have a Monday and a Friday. I come at 8 p.m. and I share certain things free of cost. Absolutely free of cost. Because I know if I tell them also, they're not going to do, man. They're not going to wake up from the bed. They're going to be the same shit. Oh, man, I learned. They don't implement.
Yeah.
And this is there in my channel. You can have a look at it. People said, Amit, why didn't you share? I shared it now. After sharing also, they don't look at it. Right? So the first way is, once I generate these leads, they need to be understood. They need to learn about this. I will come up with a kind of a different kind of a way where probably this kind of things. Now, whatever the recorded sessions are there, this is live. As I said, the entire principle of this entire thing is called as truth.
Yeah.
If it is not truth, if you're not true to yourself, how can you be true to others, man? Simple.
That's a profound question.
Okay, so probably let me end the session with only one thing is, let me ask you, Oliver, with many people who are looking at this, Oliver, you are a representative now. You want to be a lion or you want to be an ant?
Oh, lion all the way. Lion, always the lion.
Okay, so how many of you want to be a lion right now? You're going to hunt your own stuff, man. You want to be a lion? 2 seconds, not 2 seconds. 2 minutes, I will make your entire change of mind. A lion is the most laziest guy in the earth. It is always hungry and then it searches for hunting. You see that? It doesn't have control.
Oh, I see, yeah.
It doesn't have a discipline. It is stinky guys, man. And there is no love and affection and family and bullshit. Courage, okay, fine. Courage, what courage, man? If you're hungry, you're showing courage.
That is profound.
Now you work as an ant.
Never thought about it like that, yeah.
You see the partnership of these ants. You just step into their hive, man. You see what happens. Around. Teamwork, discipline, leadership. Yeah. So if your partner is broken, is wounded, that's the only living entity who has shown, at least us, how do you take that body and how do you take that on your head and you get back to him. Don't leave him. Don't leave your soldier behind.
Yeah.
You see that? What do you want to become now? A lion or an ant?
The ant, yeah.
Not the size.
Queen ant, yeah.
The spirit. It's the technology, what they do by themselves.
Yeah.
They make the best of the bridges, right? They're the best of the soldiers. They're the best of the friends. They're the best of the workers. They're the best disciplined guys. They stay together. They die together. They move together.
Yeah.
And they flourish together as well. So with that, I rest my case here. And thank you so much. And people who are listening to this, if I have motivated you, that is not my intention. If I've inspired you, that is also not my intention. If you're still looking at it and not even doing an action, a cold, be a cold. A cold does a cold. Over to you guys. So let me pause my recording and see you live. My details are given below. If you're watching YouTube, you have everything here. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, you can come to my session on a Monday at 8 p.m. and Tuesday on at 8 p.m. This is happening only probably till mid of February. I'll try to do the max. And let's see if you really need me more to be there and see the quality of the things and all those things. This is how I teach, by the way. It's a co-learning method. This is what I do live. Thank you.